Well, folks, it looks like that it is going down because you see Project Bluebeam is currently trending and everybody's talking about it. When I say everybody's talking about, I mean everybody that is aware of it is talking about, and you see somebody was able to capture this dang thing on camera. We also have the CIA engineer, Dr. Robert. He's talking about it. I want to play you that clip. I got a bunch of stuff that I want to show you, and we're gonna get right into it. Like this video, share this video, welcome on, and if you're brand new, it would be a pleasure to have you. Perhaps there is some dark, sinister thing behind it, because there's one group that believes it to be real, there's another group that believes it, nah, it's not real. I'm kind of like in the middle, right? I believe that whenever there's smoke, there is fire, so I believe some of it gotta be real. Some things that are being mentioned gots to be real, especially when you hear the CIA engineer in just a little bit when he talks about it. I mean, like, yeah, the guy got credentials, right? Like, I believe some stuff is real, but is it really gonna happen now that the cat is out of the bag, right? What I mean by this is this, okay? So Project Bluebeam is a secret project created by agents of the Pentagon and NASA with the goal of creating an artificial second coming of Jesus and establish a totalitarian world government, the goal being to manipulate, control people through the use of advanced technology and psychological manipulation. The New World Order plans are the following three things, okay? Number one, to establish or to abolish all Christian and traditional religions. I'm also assuming Islam, because even in Islam, we believe that the second coming of Jesus will happen. Christians do absolutely believe it. So Christian, Islam, and traditional religions, in order to replace them with a one world religion based on the cult of a man. Number two, to abolish all national identities and national pride in order to establish a world identity and a world pride. Number three, to abolish the family as known today in order to replace them with individuals all working for the glory of the new one world government, which, I mean, we're seeing it, right? They're destroying the family values. The nuclear family do not exist anymore, right? But first of all, I'll play you this video.
A lot of theories are circulating on the internet, but what if I told you it is something much more dark and disturbing than what most people are even capable of seeing, especially at first glance? Have you ever heard of Project Bluebeam? Project Bluebeam is a global conspiracy to try to take over and make a one world government through the process of emotional manipulation and extreme control. Basically, what they plan to do is pretend to have a second coming, obviously a faked one, and use that to emotionally manipulate large sections of the population, and then take over the entire planet.
And right now that the cat is out of the bag, a lot of people are like, how is it gonna work? I'm not gonna fall for it. Yeah, maybe you're not gonna fall for it because you're aware, but a lot of people, you gotta understand that we're like, what, 8 billion, bro? Like, come on now, man. You think that if you don't fall for it, you think that somebody else is not gonna fall for it? A lot of people will fall for it, let's be real. But here's the thing, are they really gonna do it? Is it even real? Because in the last video, I was talking about the fact that this video that I did, which I will link you at the end, almost an hour long, talks about everything about Project Bluebeam. But here's the thing though, that video was not showing up in the search results. Even when you search up Bluebeam, it was not showing up, even on my channel. This first one was showing up. Now that I changed up the SEO, it's now showing up. Is it that YouTube is trying to hide it? Is it that Google's trying to hide it? I'm not sure. Are they hiding it for a bad reason? Perhaps they don't want public to know, or are they hiding it because they don't want misinformation to go out there, right? I don't know, man. I'm not sure. I'm just trying to play both sides here. But I don't believe in
and make it instead a global identity, extreme control, a big brother type environment. And what they need for that to be the case is they need to use technology to fake things. This theory has been around for a long time, but now the technological capabilities that the elites have are far beyond what they've ever had before. What I think this could be is this could be a test. Perhaps they weren't even supposed to have it to be seen yet. This could be a test where they are trying to make it look like a second coming is happening. Perhaps this is a projector of some sort, or some sort of light machine that is causing this shape to appear to be falling from the sky. What if they are in fact planning to use this to fake the Project Bluebeam next phase?
And I think, like, initially whenever these people were capturing, and we also have a raw recording, I'll just play a little bit. I believe,
actually, I don't know.
God, I can't even see it. What the
this is a raw recording without the commentary of the guy. I mean, this is like live commentary from the people that actually recorded, so.
No, it has something on the side, Robert.
We gotta get a picture.
Oh.
Yeah? Uh-oh, Iron Man, sorry.
That's Iron Man? Yeah, Iron Man just floating around there, you know what I'm saying?
What is that?
I'm pretty sure at first these people were like, yeah, gotta be a UFO. Let me pull my camera up. Let me pull. And the second they zoomed in, oh shit, they quickly found out that it's no goddamn UFO. It's something else completely though. Yay! What are you thinking about it? Project Bluebeam or just like something else? And this video is also going around. People are saying Project Bluebeam, double solar halo in the skies of China, which allegedly shows a phenomena. Now this one might be explained in some way. Obviously I do not have the explanation of how this is possible, but I'm sure there's gotta be explanation of this one. Double rainbows, double halos in the sky, yeah, okay. Perhaps this is natural or perhaps not. On this one, we're not sure, but this one, obviously it is quite strange indeed. And then you got this video.
There's an operation called the Phoenix Light Project. Tens of thousands of people were witness to a craft about a mile long.
Yeah, back in, I believe, 97 or 6?
Yeah, people saw it. This is a hologram. You're looking at a hologram. It's so real, you feel you could reach out and touch it. Over 10,000 witnesses saw that. They believe they saw an aircraft. The ETs are coming. Now imagine tomorrow, you're going to see thousands of aircraft. Not as big, smaller, but aircrafts. Coming in, flying all over the United States, Europe, whatever it is. And then you're going to be attacked. But those attacks will happen with real missiles, or real planes, you understand? They're going to say my government is right, they want to protect me. You declare an emergency.
Yeah.
You declare one world government.
Yeah.
Nobody will resist. People will say thank you. And that's how you take over. They have the
But are they gonna be able to?
technology. They can do this tomorrow morning. The information that you are being fed that bad ETs are coming to get you, nonsense. All BS. Doesn't exist.
Damn, yeah, that's and let me actually play you what the CIA engineer said.
There's something called like Project Bluebeam.
Yeah, good one.
What is that?
That's
lasers, right?
Yeah, I can actually talk about that one, but that is it's really bad. But you know the people that see orbs in the sky.
Yeah.
Go around that fly faster.
UFOs?
UFOs.
Yeah, there's Navy pilots. There's multiple Navy pilots who talk about. They got their, so they were flying F-18s. These Navy pilots, and one of them's coming in here in 2 weeks. He's Ryan Graves.
Okay.
He's a Navy pilot flying off the coast of North Carolina, and they got their radar upgraded on their F-18s, and all of a sudden they were seeing these things darting around on their radar.
Okay. Don't tell him what I'm about to say and see if he knows about it.
Okay.
So what we do is we play with our own forces to make sure our trickery will work on the enemy. And those are directed energy weapons of where we do intersecting beams or focus beams into the atmosphere. And notice they're always in the atmosphere to excite the electron orbitals of the oxygen and nitrogen in our atmosphere, and it causes a glow and it causes ionization. That ionization shows up on radar, and it's like a cat laser pointer, and we're making planes chase them.
That's exactly how they describe these things moving, like laser pointers.
Yeah, and so we can do it in 3 space. We can make it look like
in 3-dimensional space.
Yeah, and we can make it.
And you know the craziest thing here is that right now a lot of people see UFOs in the skies. And let's be real, I'm a believer in the ET. A lot of you are as well. Some of you probably aren't, and that's perfectly fine. Nobody knows who's right at the end, right? Like, are you right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Are you wrong? Are we wrong? Are we right? We do not know, right? Simply put, that's where we are. But this actually brings me back to the point when Dr. Stephen Greer, I believe the guy is credible, but I couldn't like tell you if he's like 100% credible. A lot of people believe he's real. A lot of people believe that he's not real. Government plan. I mean, yeah, go for it. Let me know your thoughts as well in the comments below. Absolutely. But here's the thing though. He actually did mention that a lot of the crafts or a lot of the UFO sightings you see in the skies are not necessarily fake, but they're not aliens either. What that means is it's apparently ours. Oh, shit. It's ours, it's government made them, and you see the UFOs directly from the government, directly, basically you see the UFOs in the sky. Most of the UFOs, obviously some of them gotta be real, coming from different planets, but most of them that you see are reverse engineered crafts from the actual UFO and alien technology. That's what he was talking about, and I did a video on it just a couple of weeks ago at this point over on the channel, and we were watching Dr. Stephen Greer on a podcast and the clip, and it was quite interesting and quite baffling to say the least, as James from That Is Impossible channel always says. Strange, isn't it, right? Hashtag baffle gang, right? So when you hear that and when you hear this from the CIA engineer, it's like you don't even know what's real and what's not real anymore. Are the UFOs in the skies ours? Are they not? Are they coming from different planets? Or the one that you're seeing right now, specifically on top of your head? Don't look up right now. Don't look up. But the one that you're seeing right now, is that alien craft, or is that government, or is it just like a placebo, or is it just you imagining things? Are you going coco? Are you going cuckoo? Or is it even real, man? Nobody knows.
Look like an entire fleet is about to drop bombs on, let's say, Europe, and then just have them disappear. And they bomb, and we can make it so we can do it in 3 space. We can make it look like
in 3-dimensional space.
Yeah, and we can make it look like an entire fleet is about to drop bombs on, let's say, Europe, and then just have them disappear. And they get all their planes up in the air, and we attack them from the other direction, assuming we're attacking
Who is doing this? The Navy, you said?
Everybody?
Somebody.
Somebody,
Let's just say a group. A group.
Oh.
You know.
And you know this for a fact.
I know for a fact. Yeah.
Now, of course, I gotta point this out. It doesn't mean that what the CIA engineer is saying is 100% bona fide true. So take it as like a rumor, and take it as something that, okay, you know, just get yourself fascinated, get yourself awakened, right? But you don't want to 100% believe everything you hear, because yeah, he could be wrong. He might be making this up, but he's CIA, so got credentials. This is why we're listening. So kind of important in a way, right? But still, you don't want to believe everything, but you also don't want to dismiss everything, right? You don't want to immediately call it fake either. So
anyway, don't tell your guests.
A group within the U.S. government.
Yeah. Okay. We'll leave it at that. Yes.
And is this something that could be seen with the naked eye, or
yes,
is this something
because
that
it glows? It glows, so it would be seeable. You can see it by the naked eye, and it would leave the radar trace. Right? So it's perfect as a deception, and it involves the voice of God weapons that I was talking about.
Project Bluebeam does.
And this got leaked, so it probably won't have the effect, and they probably won't do it. But
yeah.
You wanted to bring the world together, as President Reagan said in several UN speeches. You have a common enemy, like evil aliens attacking. We forget our differences and we fight against it.
So we would look at each other as Chinese or Russian or American. We look at each other as Earthlings.
It's humans. Yeah, as Earthlings.
Now, the idea to bring everybody together definitely does sound good, but the way they are going about doing this is absolutely evil. They're saying evil aliens gonna attack, and then they're gonna like get people like terrified, and that's how they're gonna bring together. And more so than that, like this is like to abolish all like religions as well. So they're gonna be projecting like religious stuff in the air and get people to believe into that. That's evil, man. That's not the way to do it, but I guess that's the way to do it.
So that was Project Bluebeam, was to trick the human race into believing either God is coming down, everybody hears the voice of God, the microwave hearing effect, get along, give whatever the new message is, or it was going to be the evil aliens attacking. And notice how they all of a sudden, all the governments release all their information on UFOs, and there's a whole division dedicated, and that's just deception.
You think it's all deception?
I think it's all deception.
Really?
Yeah, but that's my opinion. I've looked at all the videotapes and that people have given me, and I can explain away each one of them.
So apparently, but there's apparently lots of footage and videos and photos that have not been released to the public.
Dang.
Yeah, I haven't seen those, so I can't get.
And if you think this is all some sort of psyop, what do you think the ultimate purpose of it is? Distraction
against a lot of this human experimentation we're doing.
Guys, I want to also link you this video. Click on this video on the screen. This is almost an hour-long video. If you're fascinated by this topic, definitely check it out. There are a lot of details about how it's gonna take place, who leaked it, where it came from, and what happened to the guy that actually leaked it. You want to know what happened to the guy that actually leaked this entire thing? Who was he? You want to know that? Check this video out, and I'll see you right there.